Welcome.
Wait.
Shut up, bro. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend so far.
Matt.
I am toasty after being at the water park most of the day, and the kids wanted to keep going, even though there was no more sun.
Jesus.
But we are here now, continuing from last week's session. We left off at a pretty interesting little side door that you guys decided to go into. Before we get started, make sure to check out B-Res Coffee. The link is in the bio. 10% off when you use Captain Effie at checkout. We're going to have to get ourselves a exclusive code for our initiative nights. But until then, use Captain Effie at checkout. Otherwise, just ask me in the chat, and I will get to you guys after the session. I have no other announcements right now. Don't say D&D Beyond.
You guys,
No.
Deadpool and Wolverine, great movie. Go see it.
This is an unofficial sponsor.
Yeah, what he said. Sponsor.
Still a great movie.
Sponsor us. Alright. Can you guys see that? Does it look okay?
Ah, yes.
Don't do this to me, computer. Alright. Everybody, say something, Fen. Say something, Moses. Edward?
Something.
Perfect. Alright, sound's coming through. Don't you love it when your PC restarts and you have to find all your stuff again?
I just realized my Spectre's still alive.
I wouldn't know that struggle. I'm too poor to own a PC.
You'll get there someday if you really want one.
And I don't know if I really want one.
Then you don't
It's not
worry
any.
about it.
There.
Then you're not poor.
Oh yeah, another news.
I stabbed Alfred. Like, you need to buy a PC. You need to buy a PC. It's like, you need to fuck off.
I still recommend it, because of the versatility, but if you like what you have, then I'm not in that war anymore.
Also, just put it out there for anyone that's interested in the game, or just, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is going to be on PS4 and Xbox One next month.
Imagine being poor not owning next gen. That's crazy. Shit, couldn't be me.
If he's joking or if he actually doesn't have it.
Bro, I have a PS5 and an Xbox Series S. Alright?
You're broke.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have afford both of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on.
Wait a
Bro,
second.
between the
That's,
two,
that's a PC right there.
bro, between the two of them, that's like $1,000, alright?
Just take the two, sell them, and get a PC.
What do you think? I'm fucking retarded or something? No.
Hey, watch
Yes.
Watch it.
You know how long it took me to get a fucking PS5 because
We're
of
currently
the
live. Watch it.
Language.
Thank you.
What do you think? I'm big stupid? Like, come on.
That's perfect. Love it.
There you go.
Alright. Where's my cave music? There we go. Alright. So, Edward had used his echo, right? Your echo, to go into the next room and investigate. And when he went in himself, he discovered that it was some sort of training room. Following soon after, Fenrir, Zoe, and LaFay decided to follow into the room, and a lizard creature, or humanoid lizard creature, made its way out, dodging Fenrir's attack to grab him, and he not only made it out of the room, but also hit the lever on some sort of mechanism to start basically a danger room.
Oh, the lever, Crunk.
Is this the lizard chameleon thing from Mortal Kombat?
I mean, I guess you could say it would kind of look like that, but no. It's some random NPC I came up with.
I actually forget that character's name now for Mortal Kombat.
Reptile.
Yes, Reptile. The most simplest name.
Dr. Connors.
This ain't Croc, alright?
But upon getting locked inside of this room, it triggered this machine, and it's now projecting what looks like a simulation of a battlefield with these two golems in front of you guys. I don't know if we got to initiative around that time. Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, we did?
We do have initiative order.
Oh.
That's the last thing we did before we ended the night. switch over from this moody music to something tense.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
And you moved ahead. What did I do? No.
Where did you go? Hot Night Joe.
I missed you so.
Yeah.
All right. You and Jim Dark Magic, having been reunited with them last Saturday, had kind of moved down the hallway here to kind of investigate. I'm gonna say this is not here at the moment. All right, perfect. But top of the order, we have Edard. You are currently inside of this study hall.
I think all I heard was just like moving around, right?
Yeah, you heard like stone sliding and like whirring noises and some clicks coming from inside of the walls.
Nothing happening in this room. It's just stuff I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And I can't tell where it's coming from, right?
I mean, you can kind of tell, like, you know, the direction is like, you know, south, you know, coming from behind you, from where you're standing currently. You just can't tell, like, what it means at the moment.
What do they do now? I forget, there was nothing interesting in this room. The study hall thing.
I mean,
Like
there's a, again, you have, like, your stands right here, right? Your seating. You got the standee there. I can't remember the name. Like
Podium.
The podium. Thank you. The chalkboard behind it, and then there's like a desk over here that looks like it was trashed, kind of like, you know, left over. So there's stuff in the room. It's just, you know, how far are you willing to look around?
No. I found it.
Kind of go around, look around a bit near the podium, I guess.
Make an investigation check.
Nine.
With a 9, like on the podium and such, you can see that it hasn't really been disturbed in a long time. There's some like books and stuff kind of in there that, like, when you kind of peel the pages open, they kind of crumple and break in some places, like they're stuck together. Specifically around there, there's nothing that sticks out.
Okay. I just hadn't turned there. I don't really know what's going on anywhere else, so.
Gotcha. Alright, and from there, you go over to Lefay. Fenrir, are you planning on doing anything? Best rogue ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she's a female dwarf too, right?
Yeah. You're
fine.
fine.
She still has the same voice. She has the same voice.
I was just gonna be your normal voice at work.
No.
What'd you say, Fen?
I said your normal voice at work.
Fen, what do we do? I'm gonna have her do a quick little perception check here.
Please.
She points out that like the training dummies over here.
Yeah.
And like these like little pieces of equipment and such, they've turned into like kind of like rocks and like trees as well. So there's like foliage and cover all of a sudden. maybe I can hide right over there. Stop
You might
making
need to
faces. You can't make me laugh.
Fenrir looks around, looks at the golems, looks at the wall. I can't tell it's a door, right?
Right over here?
Yeah.
So it's currently blocked by a metal slab, and the control panel is like right here.
Is there anything on the control panel that looks like it could just lift up the switch?
It looks like you'd have to dial in some sort of code using the keypad.
Could I have possibly seen the code from the lizard?
No. Lizard might have been trapped in here.
Ah.
But LaFay is gonna go ahead and just kind of like dip over here and just take cover. And from there we go over to Hugh. Hugh, you can hear like some whirring noises and the shifting of like stones and such coming from the room next door.
I'm going to peek my head inside, seeing what's going on.
So you're gonna move back up?
Yeah, I'll move back up and kind of just peek my head in.
Okay. When you start to kind of like turn and move in that direction, Jim, right behind you, kind of goes, "What the fuck is that?" And then along the ceiling, you see that there's a lizard man like stuck to the ceiling, looking at the night and looking at Omen and back at you guys.
I don't know what the fuck that is. But, it's no concern of mine right now.
It could be a tiny little lizard.
Just a halfling lizard.
Oh my god. It's huge. Alright, we'll just use this little tiny lizard right here. Yeah, it like looks in your direction, Hugh, and it's just like. What do? You just gonna continue up to the door? Ignore it?
I'm just gonna continue up to the door, ignore it, because I don't know this lizard. Unless I've seen it in last encounter. Or last session.
No, this would be the first time you actually, like, notice it.
Is it on the ceiling, or is it, like, running around the ground?
It's on the ceiling.
I was gonna say, if it was on the ground, I was gonna step on it.
Like, it watches you. It's humanoid, so it stands about, like, 5 foot tall.
Oh, so he's bigger than I am. Shit.
But, like, when you approach it, it like doesn't seem like it's immediately hostile. It just seems like kind of timid and afraid of what's like being surrounded by so many things. But you have the door right here, and then Eddard has an Echo Knight standing in front of it.
I'm just gonna peek my head into the door and see what the fuck is going on in the room.
So when you try to pull the door open, you realize that it's like jammed.
What's the door made out of?
The door itself is made of like a tough wood material.
Oh, so I can break it. Perfect.
Probably.
I'm going to try and rip the door off its hinges.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Pull out my D&D Beyond.
Attacks the door.
Fuck you, door. A 30 hit?
A 30 does hit. A 30 does hit.
A 30 hurts.
30 hurts.
With, I guess, 13 points of damage to rip it off the hinges, or break, not rip it, but like, I'm hitting it with the hammer.
Yeah, you smash into it, and it does like chip a couple of pieces off the top, but it does seem to kind of hold and be somewhat resilient.
Interesting. Not even I'm this hard in the mornings. Some good wood.
Omen, like kind of standing in this area over here, looks over at you, and he's just like, You're gonna have to really muscle it in, okay? Your friends are trapped on the other side, and I'm pretty sure Eddard's in one of these rooms. And he's just kind of looking around wildly, not sure exactly where Eddard went.
Did Fenrir hear that from the other side of the door?
You cannot, actually.
Huh.
What's the DC on the door? If I were to go a strength check on it.
You made an action to strike it though.
That's back another time.
You want to use your secondary attack to try to like pull the door?
I'm trying to see something here. I'm gonna observe the door for a minute with using Know Your Enemy to figure out what the DC is on it.
It's an 18.
This door seems to be made out of door.
So dumb. It's an 18.
Okay, I'm going to try and strength check it.
Okay.
When the fighter can just scan your enemies.
21.
Yeah, you go ahead and give it a pull. Roll damage.
Should I be unarmed because I put my hammer away? I'm like grabbing onto the door and pulling it.
Yeah, it would be unarmed. You're like
No, it'd be-
basically yanking it off of the hinge at that point.
Yeah, it'd be just 6 points of damage to the door.
Yeah, you can hear it start to splinter and crack as you like peel it away from the framework, and you hear Jim kind of saying, "Can you like not let that thing look at me? It's really creeping me out." As Eddard's echoes just.
It'll be
I
fine.
like to think there's like this sound, like this ethereal noise, cinematically speaking. It's not really like making noise, you know.
If anything, the Spectre on the other room is like,
Yeah, the Spectre is definitely making weird noises. But yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah,
All
door's
right.
coming off the hinges. I'm just fucking yanking this thing as hard as not even that hard, just pulling it off.
Ah! And then we go over to Fenrir.
Do I see anything happening to this door in front of me?
Remember, there's a metal slab that kind of slid in front of it, so you can't see the door itself.
Well, this is a problem. He turns to look at the iron golems. Well, wouldn't be the first time I fought something bigger than myself. And he's going to crack his knuckles and
Rage against the machine.
basically.
I think that's fucking hilarious. I don't know why. It's a stupid joke.
You're such a dork.
It's a simple, funny joke.
Rage against the machine.
Yes. That is exactly what's happening right now.
Well, it's because it's an iron golem in my head. I think it's like, oh, it's like mechanically driven.
Did you guys see that 9 Inch Nails is doing the music for Tron?
Oh.
No way!
That's awesome.
I feel like Journey should do the music for Tron. I don't know. It's just me. I mean, they did it for Tron Legacy when he's opened up the arcade and they played Separate Worlds.
Someday love will find you.
Break those
chains that bind you.
Yep, it is.
Night will remind you how we touched
Alright.
and when.
Fenrir's gonna rage against the machines, and
Yeah, he said it. He said the line.
then he's gonna run at the one in front first.
The one directly in front of you?
Yeah.
The one to its left suddenly discharges a gas or like a poison. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That would be a 12.
with that, you take 45 points of poison damage. And then the other one is going to slam you.
Wait, these are reactions?
They are indeed.
Intense.
The fuck?
That is going to be a 31 to hit with a slam.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh, 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
16 or 60?
16.
I was about to say, dang, 60?
60 would be insane.
I would be like, what the fuck is going on?
What did you do, Epi?
Who
What
set
am
this
I-
room to extreme?
Wait till it's its turn.
Oh, no.
I'm going to make 3 attacks at it.
Alright.
And these are treated as constructs, correct?
It is indeed.
Cool. Does a 27 hit the first one?
27 hits.
Alright. 22 hit?
22 hits.
18 hits?
Does not hit.
Okay. First bit of damage. It's going to be 15. 12, 27.
Also, letting everybody know now, and I'll probably post it in Discord tonight or tomorrow, I do want to run another one-shot, but this will be for level 3 players.
Yes!
And that's to introduce a new person to D&D on Friday.
Cool.
I won't be there. I work the regular time now. So.
That's for us.
I will be there.
Okay.
Me and Ben will be there.
She's gonna come.
Damn it. I won't be there.
Well, we're there till like midnight, so
I get off at 10:30. So.
you can at least come by.
Nah.
Nah, fuck you.
Get off work and then go to a game store for 1 hour, then drive home. Nah.
Let me know the type of damages as well.
So, real fast, it's going to be 18 points of bludgeoning.
Alright, it's gonna eat 18 points.
15 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then 9 points of force damage. This damage is also doubled because I'm fighting constructs.
So all that's gonna be double?
Yeah.
Or it's already been doubled?
No, it's going to be doubled.
Okay. So I'll
Haven't doubled.
do that now. Significant damage occurs on this thing, and when you hit it with that final strike, you notice that it kind of like fizzles a little bit.
Okay. Alright. I already used my bonus action to rage. That'll be it for my turn.
Very good turn, very good turn. We go over to... Oh wait, I am over here putting the wrong notes on the wrong person. Here we go. That is Fenner's notes. That goes over to Zoe.
trying to think. I mentally prepared myself and then I forgot.
It happens.
Did you just say it's for the best?
It happens in the back.
I said it happens to the best.
Oh, I was about to say. Dang.
What did you, I didn't even know what you think I said.
It's been a day. I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
That one.
Scorching Ray?
4th level.
Sounds good. You came up with that all by yourself. I like it.
After
Third level.
what?
I said you came up with that all by yourself. I like it.
Shush!
So that's 4 times. Your turn.
Okay. So it's 23.
To
hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1. I'm gonna go ahead and roll to hit, and just let me know, and then from there we'll just add up all of the damage.
Okay, and then are you hitting the same one that he had attacked, or the other one?
I'm gonna be hitting both.
Okay, you're divvying up the damage.
So, how many are they?
There's 4.
4?
Yeah. So you're doing 2 and 2?
Because it's 4th level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 and 2. Okay. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Just fizzles off of their hard exterior.
Alright. 30 to hit.
30 does hit, for sure.
And 15.
Does not hit.
Okay.
So
So it's going to be 1 Scorching Ray to the one that's in front of Fenrir, and then 1 Scorching Ray to the other.
Okay. Do the first one near Fen.
So the first one will take 5 points of damage, fire damage, and then the second one will,
So
yep,
it does do some damage there.
and then the second one will take 10 points of damage.
That looks good. Oh, no. 2200 HP. Oh, that's crazy. Alright.
Right?
And you
The bonus
strike
will
off of their armor, missing those 2 shots, and then the other 2 go through, pinging off little bit chunks of their little bit of golem flesh.
Alright, and then I'm also gonna shift as my bonus action.
Bonus action shifting. Let's go. No, she did not say that.
10 points.
Yep.
10 temporary hit points. About 2 hit points.
Alright, and that's all for my turn.
All right, Zoe, I need you to roll a D100.
Oh, come on! You know I don't like the D100. 92? Because I never rolled that high.
Oh god.
And then it's more concerning when the DM is quiet, planning,
Plotting.
devising. Yep, nope, that's more concern.
The longer we wait, the longer it's quiet, the more concerning. But
Oh no.
the suspense is killing us.
No.
Having struck it, this golem kind of takes a couple steps forward, and instead of it raises its arm, but you see the arm kind of change, fizzle out, and it turns into the mouth of a dragon.
It's gonna stare at that arm that turned into a dragon, then look at Fenrir. Hey look, it's your brother!
Specifically, it turns into a green dragon.
Just the arm turned into a whole dragon or a dragon head?
It turned into like a dragon's head.
Yep.
What are you, fucking Godric from Elden Ring? The fuck?
And you're gonna take 43 points of poison damage. Actually, no. You got to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was about to say. Like, dang.
Now you're gonna take 43 points.
Now, I rolled a 7.
Now it's 43 points. So. Melting Zoe.
Oh, she's gonna literally blink a bit. Yeah, no, that makes me think it's your brother now.
Dun, dun, dun.
How am I related to that machine?
Then the other one, since it's right in front of you, Fen, roll a D100.
What should be a 92? Match with me.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Damn, you had it easy. So
Yeah.
it raises its arm to like kind of slam you again, but as it comes down, you see that it turns into this scaly formed like reptilian arm.
Kind of stares at it.
15 to hit on the first
No.
attack. And then the second attack. I don't think an 18 is gonna hit you.
No.
So yeah. Both miss. And then it goes to the top of the order to Edard.
What the hell?
Wait, it's already back to me.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Should have been everybody.
I guess I'm not really finding anything interesting about this. I'll go walk out of the room.
Back out of here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the door.
Yeah.
A buzzsaw comes through. Make it. You
You
open the door.
Buzzsaw comes, just teleport my echo.
You God damn. You step through the door and Omen's just like Jesus fuck, and the lizard's just like, and just like scurries down the hallway.
What the fuck did you guys do now?
I forgot it's supposed to go after the iron golems.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want to take its turn now?
No, it's literally just trying to run away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Jim sees that thing come by, he's like, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" And you guys can see his fingers like sparking, like he's getting ready to cast something on it, but holds it. But Omen looks at you and is immediately like, "Hey, your friends got themselves stuck in that room. Any idea what's in there?"
It looked like just a training room.
All you hear is coming from the other side of the door. I'm kidding. You can't accept the...
Oh. Okay, well that's not good. But you tried to get in there?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh no, Inspector's separate thing actually.
Huh?
Should I roll initiative for the Spectre real quick, or just what?
Just go after your turn.
Okay.
Next time, remember to do it, and that way I'll put it into the order.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about it, I guess.
It's okay.
It's down to one.
I forgot to put Jim and Omen in some order.
Oh, okay. It's down to like 1 hit point, so I guess I forgot about it.
You did.
Okay, well, I'll just kind of send my echo through, if I can.
Yeah.
Oh, he was right. He was supposed to be right there. Goes to the door.
And then bonus action, teleport, switch foot.
You could have said that before I did it.
I like making you work, man.
Man, shit. So you appear in the room, and you see Zoe standing there drenched in some sort of poison, and then Fen locked in with a creature that has like a dinosaur arm.
Okay, I leave. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck. Look at the door. What's going on there?
So a metal slab has slid in front of it, and there's a kind of like this rustic looking panel with like kind of the same buttons that you saw in the lab. And it has like a lever attached to it as well. The lever is currently pulled down and seems to be locked in position.
Okay, I figured out the other things. I'm pretty sure this is going to be hard. And I'll try to figure that out.
Make an investigation roll. Your teleportation and all that, is that an action or a bonus action? Okay. So this will be your action.
Nine.
Roll a D100.
I don't want to. 69. Nice.
You got lucky there. You hear like as you're kind of messing with the thing, you might like have hit some buttons or something, and you hear like a come from the other side of like the like within the walls essentially, but nothing happens.
What the fuck? Okay.
And that's your turn?
I guess so. And then I guess the specter will just has to have come through the walls.
Yeah. So you see as the specter goes through the wall right next to you. This gotta be so unnerving, just like ah! It is in my head canon. Alright, let's see. Keep being sneaky here. Let's go LaFay. So LaFay's gonna manage to kind of shift over to this position. Fen, you can see her, right? Again, what were like training dummies are now being projected as if they were trees, right?
Yeah.
So she dips behind one of them and looks over, and she's gonna take a shot at the iron golem. 16 on the roll. I gotta get her character sheet up. Her stats are on paper, right? It's not like it's written out.
Oh.
26.
No, it should be on the.
She should have it all in D&D Beyond.
Well, she's gonna hit for sure, and I think she only has the one attack for her turn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No bonus actions except hiding again. But she's gonna hit with that, and because she's sneaking, it's gonna do some damage. Piercing. I didn't spend the charge. Should have spent the charge. Give her resources here. 4 piercing damage. Sneak attack. Hope you guys can all hear the dice.
I'm here and I can't hear them.
Should be a small one, smaller one.
So she ducks out, shoots a shot, goes back to hiding. And then we go over to Jim, who's gonna run over towards the group and check the door. I don't know if Jim's got any magic.
Does he have the spell knock?
Let's find out. Well, Hugh's still holding the door.
I was born for this. God gave me 2 hands to hold things. It's my destiny.
He does not seem to have anything that'll help in this situation. So he just stands there watching Hugh, kind of readying himself. And he's like, go on, big guy, rip it off those hinges. It shouldn't be hard at all. And then it's back to your turn, Hugh.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep pulling at this door.
Do it.
$16 does not. 26.
That is successful.
6 points of ripping damage. Hulk this bitch.
16
There's
points.
16 to hit, 6 points of unarmed damage or armored strike.
Only 6, huh?
Well, that's what I have for my unarmed
Yeah,
one.
there's some more splintering, and a good chunk of it like rips off the door of the door. And when you look beyond it, you see that there's a metal slab covering the door frame.
Motherfucker!
What the shit is that? Who just puts a bunch of metal in the middle of a wall like that?
This is fucking bullshit.
Jim detects bullshit indeed.
They're matching energy.
They are.
Which is
The
funny.
adventures of
because he
Dark
probably
Magic
misses
and
his
War.
dwarf friend. He probably misses his dwarf friend.
What dwarf friend?
Long story, long time ago.
Yeah.
So you're noticing that it's still blocked on the other side. What do you do?
I'm gonna start pounding on the door.
All right, make an attack.
I'm gonna pull out my hammer for this one. Does a 17 hit this metal door?
That does not.
Damn. I didn't know a stationary piece of shit fucking could not get hit by me.
I mean, you're hitting it, but it's going.
I didn't hit the sweet spot. My hands are ringing.
Are you gonna do one of your little fancy check your enemy things?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna look at this door for a minute and be like, what the fuck is this thing made? Get out of it.
It has a DC 30 or AC 30.
Holy fucking hell. Shit, okay.
You can tell it's a very sturdy fucking wall in front of you.
Slaps door. This door could fit 30 armor class.
This door is 30 armor class right here. Yes, the door seems to be made out of door.
Jim is just like kind of like leaning in. I concur. Anything else that you found out with that?
It's fucking solid. I don't know if I can hit through it right now.
Jim rubs his hand on the wall. Indeed. Very, very tough.
Yes.
Golem is just like, can you guys figure out some fucking way to get inside of there? We gotta save our friends. And the Echo Knight just stands there. Every time I'm gonna change the sound effect. And then, if that's your turn, Hugh?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, make a perception check for me.
Ready? 11. Ah, yes, this door means me out of door.
You can hear very faintly, there's some, like, yelling going on from the hallway beneath you guys, where, like, you just came from.
Not my problem.
And from there it goes over to Fenrir. Yeah, no.
Alright, I'm gonna continue to fight this weird-ass iron golem.
Jeez.
29 hits.
29 definitely hits.
21.
21 hits.
34.
34 hits.
Need 2 points of bludgeoning.
How much?
22 points of bludgeoning. 17 points of slashing. 19 points of slashing.
So as you strike it with that last hit, your claw goes like straight through the front of it and splits it open, and then you just kind of follow up with another attack to like crumble it down to pieces. Only when it crumbles down, it kind of breaks and then it just kind of fizzles and disappears.
Kind of like in his enraged state, he's just gonna like look at the next golem and run over to it. But I can't attack.
Alright.
Boy.
That's turn.
That would be my turn.
Alright. Zoe, it's your go now. 1 golem left. Did you want to stand behind it for like advantage or anything?
You.
Yeah.
I'll put you right there. I figured you'd want to do that, so.
You hate me.
For what?
I do this if I do Moonbeam. Okay. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at 4th level.
Alright. Hit him with the moonbeam.
I cast.
They have to do a con save of 20. You.
Looks like I'm taking radiant damage.
I got a 10.
Oh lordy.
Looks like he's taking radiant damage.
He is definitely taking some radiant damage.
You get radiant damage. You get radiant damage. Everybody gets
26
radiant damage.
points of damage.
Shit. That's a lot.
I know.
That's the most it's been.
It's amazing.
So yeah, you bring down this powerful light upon this creature, and it kind of like shifts and looks up as it's just being cascaded in this light. It seems to kind of be like holding against it, just a little bit.
Are you okay, Fenrir?
I'm fine. Just keep wailing on this thing.
Yeah, I can just bring you right back.
Oh god.
And I assume that's turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Nice. Jim or Omen is gonna kind of like shift over. I guess we can't really do that, huh? What's the rule about like standing in another teammate's position?
Considering that
They
it's
just can't
still
end the turn there, right?
they can't end the turn there. They can move through it because it's a 5-foot square, so you can still like squeeze past people technically.
Yeah, he's gonna like run up and smack this thing with a nat 20.
What the fuck?
Oh, man got a nat 20, but it's not very good of a weapon that he's got, unfortunately. Yeah, like he like runs up, bing, and you can see like a kind of slight dent occur in the metal wall, and from your side, Edward, you kind of see it go.
Okay.
Owen kind of like shifts right over here, and he's just like, well, I did everything I could.
He's only got one attack.
He's only got one attack, dude. No, I lied. He's got two. Make another one.
It's just like, well, that's all I got. Psych.
That is all. That is all he's got. He misses. He doesn't do very much with that second one. And then it goes over to the golems. Golem's gonna turn around and try to smack you, Fen.
Okay.
Uh, 26 to hit.
That will hit.
It's gonna be for 20 points of bludgeoning damage on that first strike. And then go ahead and roll a D100.
He said 24 points of bludgeoning damage?
20 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then roll a D100.
46.
It's just going to be another one of those slam attacks. 30 on the second attack.
30 does it.
Points of bludgeoning damage on that one.
Okay, and on that one, I'm going to make a counter strike using a charge of my mantle.
Okay.
$22.
22 hits.
It's going to be 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And 2 points of force damage.
Then 2 points of force.
Force, yeah.
Alright. Good counter, good counter. This thing will stay locked in. And we go to the top of the order. Edard, back on you.
Okay, I'll try up thing again.
Alright. Make an investigation check with your action.
Damn, that's just on my night. 3.
Make a D100 roll with disadvantage. Yes, please. So just roll D100 once, and then roll it again, and then we would pick the lesser of the two.
Eight points away from 69 again.
Also, do not forget that is doubled against constructs.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So, Edward, this time you hear the click, 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 click. And on your feet, you start to feel like water is running past it. And sure enough, you look down, and water's starting to kind of like go across the floor of the room. And the simulation kind of turns from like this like still forest that you guys are in to wind kind of picking up, and you hear like a roaring sound kind of closing in.
Okay, that just sounds like I made things much worse. Okay.
In short, the room is filling with water. Eddard, can you stop making things worse?
How could that come from?
I
know, I was thinking it too.
The Finner kind of like turns and looks. Eddard, when did you get in here?
I've been here for the last 12 seconds. Okay.
You can bonus action if you want to try to.
Yeah, I'll try to use bonus action, I guess. I don't know.
Bonus action to investigate?
Is that going to make it worse?
I mean, it'll take up your bonus action. No, that was the other thing, yeah. No, that doesn't seem to.
No, it's another 3. These ones are more complex.
Go ahead and roll another D100 with disadvantage.
The T100 with disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You better hope he gets the highest possible rolls possible. That's a 30.
That was an advantage, right? Damn.
So yeah, the 33, and you're lucky. Nothing else triggered. You hear a click, 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 and with that, it almost sounds electrical.
That's concerning.
It's kind of go at the Spectre, look over where the golem is. Let's go do something.
The Spectre?
Yeah, the Spectre's gonna now go toward the golem and step inside of it. So the golem's going to take 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's also going to do a melee attack.
Nice. Almost dropped my dice.
Could you imagine if the Spectre just repeated its last words as a human?
But he's flanking with Fenrir there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so advantage.
Just a reminder, anybody who's in stream right now, for any subscriptions that are passed. We can't get subscriptions. Why are you giving that? Never mind. Disregard that. Crazy.
17 on attack.
Does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, that's all the Spectre can do.
Alright.
And it's currently standing inside of the golem, so.
Alright. Goes over to Lafa.
The fall.
Lafa. I think she's gonna continue from her little sneak position. No!
What'd you get?
She got a nat 1.
Oh no.
Odds or evens, Fen?
Evens?
It is a 17, sir. Scale Piercer charges and is going to hit you. That's 7 points of piercing.
Okay.
I don't know if sneak attack would work, considering you know that she's there, right?
Yeah.
She's an ally, so I won't count the sneak attack. So it's just the piercing damage that you're gonna get hit with. So she. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just like in the back of his shoulder, kind of reaches over, pulls it out.
Remember, it's little lights of energy. Fizzles away. I'm so sorry.
Consider that even for the door.
She like runs off over here. I don't know. It seems like a LaFay thing to do.
But you know why I said that, right?
Yeah, she's gonna duck there. What'd you say?
You know why I said that, right?
Said what?
That makes us even for the door.
Oh, from hitting her with the door like way long ago.
Yeah.
She's not here for that, so you got you can't count this one.
Let's count it now.
Alright, and that was your turn, right? No, that was the phase. Go over to Hugh. Go ahead, Hugh. You're still working on the door with Omen. Jim's kind of just like looking at his nails. His other hand is holding some sort of fire.
I'm going to attack this metal door again.
Alright, hit it! Hit the door!
That doesn't work. The door's hard. Door no budge.
Jim's just kind of there, like, looking around, like, there's gotta be somewhere to get in there. Like, it's just locked from the inside. It seems dangerous.
Does the door look like did it come down from the top or did it come from the side?
It kind of like slid from where the door frame is. It like slid out from it.
Okay. As a bonus action, can I take one of my hammers and try and pry it open like a crowbar?
I'll allow it.
Alright, I'm gonna take the forge,
It's
because
just
it's...
gonna be like a... You're using the hammer, so yeah, just go ahead
Yeah.
and use it.
Strength check with the, what do you think? Strength check with advantage?
Yeah.
A strength check, okay, 16 and a 22.
It does not seem to do very much. Jim is just like, why'd you just stop hitting it? You could just keep hitting it. Like, I feel like we just went back to the Stone Age with that move.
Trying to pry the door open?
Yeah.
I mean, by all means, if you want to take a shot at it, go ahead. I step back and present the door.
Jim doesn't have tools like that, nor the nails. You know, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, then shut the fuck up.
How about we just make this our adventuring party, and we'll come back in like a couple days, and hopefully no one's dead, and maybe we can just, you know, recover from there. Omen just stares at him.
Go sit down. Go away. Go.
Just like looks around, useless. Then we go over to Fenrir.
They're like locked in with this thing. He's just gonna try and pry it and pry through it.
Through the golem?
Yeah,
Alright. Hit it.
just straight locked in. That's a 35 on the first one.
35 hit.
Natural 20!
If you can give me all the damage, like, in total, like, none of this is, like, halved unless it's a spell, apparently, or fire damage.
Well, the other part is that my attacks are also treated as magical.
Yeah. So is the attacks on this creature, or from this creature.
Yeah. That's one natural 20. Okay, so crit rule. Are we doing same or new?
We're gonna stay with it until next campaign, and then we'll change.
Okay, so we're sticking with the crit rule. Okay. So, math time.
Spoiler alert, you just told everyone there's another campaign.
15 bludgeoning.
So 30. So 30.
Yeah. And then 15 slashing, also 30. And then here's the critical attack.
I'm glad she did this. We don't have to do it later. That water was heavily chlorinated, but it didn't like mess with my eyes like I thought it would. It was nice. It had like this river.
28.
28 total. That's with double.
So that would be 56 on the double.
Solid crack runs through this thing as you see it kind of split, start to kind of split open.
Is it down?
It is not down.
I'm going to use my bonus action to make one last attack.
Do it. Hit a crit.
Want to. And it's with advantage, correct? Because the Spectre? Now it's a 31.
Hits though.
20 points of slashing damage.
20 points.
So it would be 40, doubled.
You like kind of focusing on that crack, right?
Yeah.
You smack it so hard that it like busts the hole even wider, and you can see the face of the Spectre like peeking through from the other side. You do see the fizzle out of the golem happen.
That'll be it for my turn.
over to Zoe. Zoe, you can see that this thing is kind of like fading in and out.
Isn't Moonbeam still on us?
I think so, yeah.
I gotta roll a con save. Give me a second.
Oh no. The moonbeam that Zoe dropped on the
I succeeded! Oh. Yeah.
Not every time. It depends on the construct.
It would be at the end of its turn. Or does it start when it starts its turn? Okay, so the Iron Golem's turn, I assume? No, it's Zoe's turn.
It's Zoe's turn.
Okay. Okay. Still need a con save from the Golem.
Even now? It's not the Golem's turn yet.
1 second. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Alright, hit it. We'll get Ash and chat with the buggy eyes. So intense.
Does a 25 hit?
That does hit.
Another 25?
That hits, yeah.
And a 28.
I think with the first one, it was enough. So you cast that spell, smacks into the end of the golem, and you see it kind of like dissipate. And instead of like crashing or breaking, it like dissipates as if the fire consumes it, and it like turns to ash and vanishes as well.
You said there was a moonbeam on it?
Yeah.
Does that affect the Spectre?
Oh, shit.
Does.
Yeah.
So Spectre's dead.
Yeah, because no matter what, it's gonna hit, right? Yeah, so the last sight it sees just...
It was when Fenrir did the punch, and like that was the end of his turn, and then vanishes.
This is that one meme where it's like the face and the light, and they get disintegrated.
So, it vanishes, turns to ash, and then the ash itself kind of dissipates away, like watching like little digital renditions, disappear before your eyes. You guys can hear and see that the visuals above you is like this lightning caressed sky. A storm seems to kind of be brewing up as water is filling the room still. This blue signifies like the expansion rate. So currently it's covering the entirety of the floor.
Okay, how do we stop this?
And from Zoe's turn, do you have anything else to do, Zoe?
New.
Nope. Okay. Acquisitions, do something useful. Okay. So, Omen, with a 27, is kind of inspecting the wall next to the door, and he points right above your head, Hugh, and he says, "Hey, can you push that block right there?" And where like the stones in the wall are kind of inlaid, there's one that's kind of like half, and it seems to kind of be inlaid into another stone.
How tall is this stone above my head?
He like looks down at you and realizes like, oh, and just like reaches over your head and like presses it over you, and it like flips over and rolls and reveals another panel on the opposite end. And he's kind of looking at it. He's like, oh. He looks over at Jim. We're definitely dealing with some sort of artificer magic in here. Someone got crafty. And he starts to kind of play around with the dials and such. To no avail on that one. the two golems dead currently. Go to the top of the order. So, the water starts to kind of continue to spill into the room, right? And at this point, it's about 5 feet up in the room.
From that spot, or just in general, the whole room?
The whole room. It's supposed to just be like me, like a tracker for me. So it's showing like, you know, water level.
Okay.
First level, the second level is showing.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys now have 5 feet of water in the room with you.
How high is the ceiling?
From where you're standing, like 20 feet.
Okay.
So it's like in total 25 feet from the floor to the ceiling. And then it's Edward's turn.
Oh.
Edward, do you plan on doing anything with that panel?
Shut the fuck up, LeFay. I'm gonna use my bonus action for this. Natural 20.
Let's go!
I just need to tell LeFay to shut the fuck up, then it worked.
Alright. So, with a nat 20, you're just kind of like, you know, shut the fuck up, LeFay, and you just look at the thing and you're just like,
I just randomly push a button.
You just start hitting buttons, and all of a sudden, click, 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 and you see all the buttons kind of light up, and you realize that, like, it was at 0, kind of glowing, and then it had moved to the 1, then all of them start to kind of glow at once, and then the lever, it has like a kind of glowing effect near the base of it.
I guess I pressed all the buttons that lit up, and then ding.
You push the
I
crank
hit the lottery.
You guys hear like this flush of the room as the water begins to dissipate from it, and the ceiling and the visual effects coming off of these holographic projectors. The walls slide them around, and it fades back into a training room. And when the metal room comes open, Edward, make a dexterity check. Actually, hold on. I don't think that needs that.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. You take 11 points of fire damage as Jim sees the door open and reacts by releasing a firebolt at you.
I can't have a chance to just dodge that.
Huh?
I can't have a chance to just dodge that, or
You have something that'll let you dodge it, like a reaction.
I mean, I already used the bonus action. Or can I say I used the action instead, so that way I can use the bonus action?
Firebolt. Ah! LeFay's just like, what is it, Edward? Tell me.
Fucking Jim.
I'm so sorry that it just came open. Jim totally is responsible for that. I am so sorry. Are you guys okay?
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
He starts to kind of step into the room. Whoa, what is this thing?
Pushes him.
Nope.
Not staying in here.
Alright, so you guys are out of initiative currently. Congratulations.
And that's the end of our story.
We beat ours on, yeah!
You guys want to know a little secret? So, it was gonna give you guys a full round to, like, breathe, and then a blue dragon was gonna appear.
I could smell that.
Fenrir stays in the room. No,
Simulation over. Out of initiative.
Damn it.
LaFay, like, runs over to the door. Omen's gonna shift down to give you guys some room here. Hugh, do you stay in the same spot?
Yeah.
Fenrir's gonna step out of the room and, like, step over Hugh.
Oh my god, why did it drag the whole thing when I grabbed Zoe? I hate that about these maps. It always does something like that. Alright, so all of you in the hallway. You can hear that there's some, like, screaming and some sort of struggle. And even Jim, as he, like, pushes down to the end of the hall, he, like, peeks around and he says, like, there's some sort of fighting going on over there.
Is it that lizard creature?
He's like peeking out. I don't know. Jim.
Hey, where'd that little shit go?
And up to you guys. How do you want to proceed?
Fenrir, like, after hearing him mention the lizard creature, where'd that little shit go? He's the one who locked us in there.
He went somewhere down.
What do you mean, little shit?
The lizard thing.
Oh. I saw that thing. I don't know what it was.
Jim did not want that thing touching his skin. No, that just looked gross. Mom was just like, it went down this hallway, but it sounds like it or something is struggling. So we might be getting ready for another fight here.
Is that a way that we've gone already?
You and I think you, Fen, and Hugh came from that direction when you first entered the dungeon. You know that's like where it leads towards where that portal room is.
Is it? Fenrir kind of, like, stares a bit. Wait. Isn't that where that thing is, too?
I don't know. I'm already lost in here.
No, let's just.
That sliver thing.
What happened?
I don't know, it just got quiet.
Oh. Isn't that where that sliver thing is?
That's gonna be in this room over here.
Yeah, I'd rather not find out if that thing's still alive. Let's just try to get to exactly and find LaFay's body.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming from the hallway, like top of the map at all?
Right over here?
Yeah.
No, this is like practically a dead end right over here.
Okay. No, I was just wondering if, like, something was coming through there by chance.
Not at the moment. So Jim's just like, left or right?
It'll be faster to get some if we go this way. Just backtrack the same way we came through that lab.
Toward the acid?
It's the fastest way. Do you know of another path?
I mean, I guess. No, I don't. So you're gonna lead them back this way?
Yeah. Is the acid mostly dried up at this point, or what?
It's starting to dissipate to this point where it's like it's sizzling your shoes, but it's not causing damage.
Okay.
You're doubling your speed, I assume, to kind of like reach the room, right?
Yeah.
Is the echo coming with you?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's following suit?
Yeah.
If anything, the echo can act like as another target for enemies to go for.
Yeah, when you guys get to this room, there is still like a significant amount of acid still kind of like pooling around this floor. But it's kind of dissipating now, and you don't hear a rush coming from the other room, as it does seem to be clearing out over there as well. So continuing on.
Do these things move? The podium, their platform things?
Make an investigation. It's a floating disc. And from the position it's in, like, you can just tell it's been there, like, maybe stationary for a long time.
If I kick it, doesn't move.
It does kind of shift over toward the wall and just like kind of float in place.
You can just kind of make a path with these so we don't step directly in the acid.
So using the small ones?
Yeah, like we can just do that. I would say that one kind of put it vertically, so that way it kind of go around the corner.
Right here.
No, up.
I remember there's like where the glass wall is.
No, it's open.
Oh, you pulled the lever.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why it's draining.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So moving on to the room. Following along with you.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're all doubling your speed to kind of like go in there, but since it's kind of like open for roleplay.
Might as well.
So you guys go into this laboratory room. This assassin guy is dead on the ground. I gotta get Jim and Omen.
Where's Jim and Omen? They go off on their own adventure.
Yeah. Typical.
Two versions of Zorro.
Where'd everyone go?
So yeah, you guys arrive in this laboratory room with the 3 pods that are currently open right now. Would you guys like to explore this room or anything like that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Make an investigation. Anybody who wants to make an investigation can do so. I'm gonna have LaFay do that too.
That dice just teased me with a natural 20 and then flipped on 2, so it's a 3.
It gave me a 20 earlier to open that door, man.
It teased me.
That was honestly like, just at the right time too.
I rolled an 18 on my investigation check.
Okay.
Fenrir being smart for once.
Give me a second, I'll roll mine. Solid 7. Is there any loot in the room? Can I see it?
Currently no. Let's see. You're like over here, kind of looking at the tubes, and you're noticing like this weird, like goopy stuff all over the floor, and like within it, you just can't tell what it is exactly. Fenrir, you're right over here, kind of exploring like this table full of like utensils and
Holy shit, she's here.
Operational tools and stuff like that, and like a weird looking puzzle looking thing, right? Like it just seems like a lab's nightmare. direction, and she's investigating the sliver tube. I'm gonna put Jim and Omen over here. I don't see Zoe. She didn't do an investigation.
Zoe, did you roll them? Investigation. You want it? She's not rolling for investigation. She's just kind of there.
Okay. You, Fen, while you're exploring there, you're kind of like.
Oh, she rolled a 12.
12?
Yeah, she rolled a 12. I
So yeah, Zoe, you're kind of like sticking close to Fen and LaFay, and as LaFay's looking at that too, she shifts over behind it, and there's like a pile of like trash and stuff that kind of like got knocked off the table at some point, and she's like knelt down and she's picked up what looks like a yellow crystal.
Huh.
And then while you're there, Zoe, you just see like this gunk, like this silvery gunk kind of like covering the inside of this pod. If you'd like to try to figure out what it is, I would say make a medicine check.
Yeah. She made a 29.
So with a 29, you're like maybe looking at this stuff and you realize that this might be from like an actual creature or some kind of animal. Kind of like when they like leave like residue from their skin, but it seems to kind of like melt down and become this gooey like slime, right? You know that this is probably almost like symbiotic. Do you want to collect some or anything like that?
Yes.
You can put it down as sliver goo.
Yeah, it's...
Fenrir, while you're over at that desk looking around, you find that there's like this compartment underneath the table, and while you're kind of feeling around, you pull on it, on this little like square shaped panel, and when you pull on it, it comes loose from the table.
I'm sorry, what was that last bit?
You find a loose panel under the table, and it has like a little box that comes out of it.
Huh. I'm gonna open that up.
You need to find something here. If I can find it, if it exists anymore.
Very cool design. Finds the deck of many things. That's... We're gonna have another grog situation.
So, you take this box out, and you can't really like see very well, but it is a clear box. Whatever's inside of it looks like it's created like this black block that kind of makes it very difficult to see inside of it. You do see that there's like a lid that kind of slides off. What do you do?
Kind of... We're just staring at it a bit. We kind of, actually... Oh, thank God. Okay. He kind of turns back and looks at, like, Jim and, Omen and then to Eddard. You guys are, like, familiar with the arcane, right?
A little.
Kind of holds up the box with the black goo, the black ichor inside of it.
I'll go over and check it out.
Jim, you want to take a look too?
What is it?
It's a see-through box, and it's got some sort of weird black thing inside of it.
Do you think it's a good idea to be touching that?
Probably not, but I took the second note and not open it.
I'd leave it closed. Jim would definitely leave that closed. Ullman's gonna kind of like go down here and peek through the hallway.
Can't you guys identify this stuff?
Yeah, Ullman's gonna kind of like come over and take a look at it.
No one knows they're all.
Huh?
My intrusive thoughts are going off the wire right now.
You went there as well?
I shall also go over.
Not the Echo Knight just following you.
My intrusive thoughts are telling me grab the vial and eat it.
It's not a vial. It's like a small
box.
It's a small box.
Whatever's in the box, my intrusive thoughts are telling me to eat it.
God.
I'm gonna become fucking Venom.
I'm just gonna become you, and you're not gonna exist.
So Omen's gonna kind of look at it and try to figure it out. Yeah, he's gonna take it and hold it up, and he's just kind of like shaking it a little bit, and he's like, "You hear that?" And it makes like a squish, squish, squish noise, and you guys can hear like something wet is kind of like bouncing around inside of it.
Does the stuff in there seem to be moving around whenever it's not being shaked, or is it
Not
stationary?
currently. It seems to be stationary. But when he shook it, you guys can see that there's something inside, like, rolling around.
Right. Do an Arcana check.
Go ahead.
One.
So with your Arcana check, you're like kind of peering into it and like kind of like using your ability to kind of like reach out toward it, and you get this feeling that there's something like being sustained and kept alive inside of it.
Okay, so whatever is in there is definitely living.
Omen like pushes it back into Fenrir's hand. I give that to you for your professional eye. I have no idea what's in there.
I wanted.
Okay, Divine Sense real quick.
Sure. While they're doing that, Zoe, are you doing anything else? Or just kind of watching them do this weird investigation?
What else is in the room?
There's not a whole lot of other stuff. Like, there's some like tubes over here that seem to be empty. This is the one that seemed to have been like fresh opened recently, and it like just has that weird gunk coming out of it. And then obviously these tubes were open as well for Jim, Omen, and whatever the mystery person was.
Alright, she's gonna go up to one of the other tubes to see if they're clean.
Did I pick up anything fiendish or celestial, evil, anything around here?
Not necessarily, no.
Not even the container?
No.
Okay.
And Zoe, when you kind of like open the container here, you see that a skeleton like kind of collapses inside of it, and you can see that whoever was in there was trapped, as there's like claw marks along the inside of the door where they were trapped inside of.
She's gonna glance over to Fenrir. Fenrir, we could put LaFay in here.
Very funny, guys. Very funny.
I mean, do you want to stay in that form? You want to keep staying like that?
No. Is that gonna help me at all?
If he kills you?
Oh my god.
She like kind of looks over at Hugh.
Guys, we already talked about this. We'll do that later.
Fuck you looking at, knife ears.
I don't have knife ears. In fact, my beard is better than yours.
I don't know what to say to that. As I like stroke my mustache.
I like.
I'm gonna go back to the old
I like
one.
to think she's a female dwarf who has a beard. No one will stop me.
I mean, it's not that far off.
No, it's
not.
Weird.
Anything else with this little container you guys are holding? You want to open it?
He wants it.
It's very tempting.
Oh. He was
He's just gonna grab it from Fenrir and open it. Fuck it, we ball.
Lift it up high. Lift it up high. He can't reach.
Fenrir's like, kind of like pulls away real fast. So wait, you actually want to open this?
Give it to me! I want it!
Omen's gonna take a billion steps back.
I can give it to Boxy and evolve him.
Oh my god.
Do we really want the chance of Boxy becoming one of those things?
Fenrir kind of like looks at Eddard. I mean, Boxy's friendly to us. So having one of those things on our side probably wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, but
The odds of it killing half the capital compared to having a friend, I mean... We just have to find out. I'll train him. Well, I mean, he's trained.
No, I thought I heard a train outside just now.
in all honesty, though, who says that he'll still be on our side if that thing infects him?
That's also fair.
I know my Boxy. He wouldn't do a thing to harm people.
It was
Besides me. Yes, he may have been stuck to me. But...
You abandoned it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I came to help you guys out. Oh.
Also, why are you bleeding out your belly button?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
That is weird.
We don't talk about that. Anyways, I'm supposed to be in the capital right now, but here I am helping you guys. I could be put to death for this.
I feel like this is something LaFay would say. Did you let it eat your stomach or something?
I'm gonna throw the dwarven thrower at her head.
She like ducks as it flies over her head. Rude.
I got another 2 hammers, I'll throw them too.
This is like the dwarf acting all proper. Just...
Do not make me stop you both.
Just give me the goddamn fucking box.
You guys hear kind of in Jim's direction, and even Jim kind of like freezes. You know when you get like the chills and like kind of runs through you?
Yeah.
Don't know how to feel? Like he stops and looks behind him as he hears, "No! No! No! No!" And a door slams shut.
Which way did that come
It's
from?
coming from down here. And Jim's just gonna like take a billion steps away.
Actually, Jim, that's the way we need to go.
Oh, of course it is.
As everybody's distracted, he kind of just slips the box away. Just yoink.
It's in my hands.
It's in Fenrir's.
Yeah. I take the box out of Fenrir's hands and I run down the hall towards the noise.
Make a
Yeah,
dexterity,
Right,
make a dexterity check versus a or make a words. Sleight of hand versus dexterity.
My dexterity?
Your dexterity.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be a strength because I'm gripping the box?
But I'm stealing it from you.
You're like raising it away from him though, as he like attempts to.
He's got to beat a 31.
I got a natural 20.
It doesn't matter when you're out of combat.
Damn.
If your total doesn't surpass him, so yeah, he manages to like move it away from you.
Give me the fucking box, you son of a bitch.
No!
That's always been a thing.
Give it!
Natural 20s don't count as a critical success because let's say like one person's success is more like you get a nat 20, right? But your total with your modifier, let's say it's 26, versus Fen turns out to be like a 32. Obviously, he would succeed on that over you.
Bullshit.
You're not in combat.
Give it to me.
You're not. I'll show you the rule. I'll show you the rule later.
Give me the fucking box, Fen.
No,
For the greater good.
We've been doing it wrong. Yeah, no.
That
Nat 20 roll out of combat does not count as an instant success. It's at DM discretion.
Fuck the DM. Give me the box.
You're also tiny, and he's very aware that you're trying to take the box, so...
I'm gonna punch him in the cock. Bring him down to my level.
Alright, Jim and Omen are gonna, like, push ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there towards them. I'm gonna put the box in my bag.
Zoe's gonna follow.
Do you still have the bird on your belt?
Yeah.
Jim...
The bird he's never mentioned.
Yeah, Jim sees
Yeah,
you as you're, like, walking up, and he's like, why the fuck do you even have that?
He looks down at the bird.
He fell in love with it.
It's dinner.
Is the bird alive?
Yeah, the bird's alive, and it's, like, staring at Jim.
Because why not?
Fuck you, that's why.
The bird just puffs up and has arms. So
He like leans down and he's just like, the closet space is the only good thing you ever deserve. And like the bird's just like...
Fuck you.
He kind of like pulls some rations out and hands it to the bird. Like little bits of like bread.
You really shouldn't... Jim really thinks you shouldn't do that.
What's wrong with the bird?
I'll tell you what's wrong with the bird. It's actually a real son of a bitch who used to give us a headache all the time.
He's always gonna look at the bird.
He like leans in. Aren't you, Jeff?
Fuck you, bitch.
Wait. Jeff as in that little imp bastard that brought down the airship?
LaFace is like, he killed Binwin! Yeah, and this is his fate forever. He was gonna be locked away in some, like, ectoplasmic virtual reality that's gonna fuck with his brain for the rest of his life. But I guess hanging off the belt of an acquisition member is also punishment in a way. He, like, leans in. You shower, right?
Yes.
You should stop showering. Make it musky for this guy. Jeff hates the musk.
No. I also hate that smell. So he is not gonna be avoiding a shower.
What, you guys sleep together or something?
She's gonna stare at him. We live in the same house, Hugh.
I thought it was pretty obvious that they sleep in the same bed.
I know, I just had to poke fun at him, though. Come on.
I thought that was
Look how flustered she got. And who showers? I stiff myself. It's been like 2 weeks since I've showered.
I feel like you're locked inside of your armor forever.
Actually, no, I'm not. I can take it off.
Yeah, because Holland always
I don't like taking it off, but I can take it off.
Jim's gonna kind of like shift over to the door. Omen as well. And he looks over at you, Fen. Hey, big guy. Door.
Alright.
Oh, they're commanding you like a puppy.
I knew he was a dog!
Alright, everyone get ready to blast one.
Throws him at the door.
LaFay just like stands behind you. As long as it's you and not me doing it. You gonna run right at the door?
I was gonna throw you at the door.
Oh, throw.
I'm ready!
Alright.
You've killed dragons. I'm sure a door is nothing.
it's like a fucking photo of somebody trying to go through a door and the door just dents. I'm stuck in the door.
He goes flat like a cartoon character.
Bad throw.
You want me to make an attack roll?
Yes.
$23.
Solid. Roll damage as well. I'm gonna see like what the total would be.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta look up the.
I believe it's 48.
It's 48.
Yeah, that's what I see here. Mungus Meteor.
No, not Mungus Meteor. You're looking for the Hugh Howard.
Oh, that's right. I'm not looking at my phone. I was just going off my my memory right now.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta look it up. Because we have this down. I just haven't like actually added it. I should probably do that.
I'm almost 100% sure it's also 48. Because you're throwing like a 300-pound fucking object at something.
It's a 6d6 piercing damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, plus strength modifier.
That's because your armor's spiky.
Yep. And also because I'm fucking how heavy I am. I should have advantage on going through things.
That's 22 plus my strength, so 30 points of piercing damage.
Alright, so you throw him, busts right through that door, and you slam into the next door and you kind of splint it in half, leaving kind of like this fine line that kind of lets in some light from the other room. Hugh, when you kind of land on the ground and start to recover, you're looking down and you realize that there's like some kind of like padded armor like on the floor, and the dirt that was there, or the dust, looks like it was dragged backwards under the door that you just crashed into second. And LeFay says, "See, at least it's him and not me this time."
You wouldn't survive that throw.
I would not.
Fragile.
Have we used that twice on this day? Or have you only used it once?
I think that's the first time you did that.
Okay.
In this
So
whole
we got one more use that won't damage you. After that, any use of that damages you with the damage.
Gotcha. Jim and Omen are gonna move in behind Hugh. And Hugh, what would you like to do with the block door?
Throw me again, Finn!
Omen's just like, I think you can just hit it with your hammer. Here, even I can hit it with my hammer.
Did you hit it?
And he goes over.
Yeah, but
Natural one.
He swings the hammer and it like hits the corner of the stone instead, like the frame. Hold on.
are you proud of yourself?
Let me try again, okay? Shut up, everyone. Goes again.
Two natural ones.
Performance issues with a hammer, it's very common in some people, you know, with losing hair.
He not only like he hits the same spot and it like dings off and hits him in the shoulder. Ugh. Okay. Somebody else do it. God damn it.
I'm so proud of you.
Fucking dumbass.
After this is over, come see me in my
Well,
office.
3 Eldritch Blasts?
At the door.
Yeah, why not?
Edard runs up. I like how we made a big deal of doors tonight.
Doors are the natural enemy of D&D adventurers.
No, it works out perfect because this is LeFay's arc. This is her dungeon. There's doors everywhere.
These are the bosses.
It does not hit, actually. Like you hit,
Are
but
we
it doesn't like
really
damage it. There you go. That slams into it, and I'm gonna say it does blast open the door for the rest of the way. So.
Thank you, Edard.
What's the order you guys are shuffling into this room?
Obviously, Hugh's gonna be first.
I'll go in behind you with the Echo Knight following.
Hugh, how far in do you want to go?
First I'm gonna kind of peek in the door, and then I'll see what I see, and then I'll decide how far I go.
Make a perception check.
Fuck. Can you make it for me?
No.
No.
Can I help him out in this?
Naturally, as you guys go into the room, you can make perceptions as you go in.
Okay.
Okay.
You like just giving him an advantage or?
Not an advantage. Just like when you go in next, you can make a check.
Just staring at that bird.
Fender just kind of like looks at the bird. So your name's Jeff.
3.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play Rock Band right now. You guys are make a perception check. I'm like, fuck.
So, like these little black spots, they're essentially like these pillars that run up to the ceiling, right? Right around here, across from the doorway, or the hallway, I should say, is like this old wooden throne, very, very large piece as well. Looks like whoever sat in it would like have plenty of room to maybe sit a couple other people on it. How far into the room?
Unless they're just that big.
I'm gonna go about 15 feet into the room. That seems like a good,
right around here?
good distance. Yeah.
Edar, would you
I
like
haven't
to?
connected to my PlayStation, so I can't see them better.
And I'll roll a perception also.
Go ahead.
That's a big throne.
Where do you want to?
Damn that big throne right there. I'll tell you what.
Are those black circles like pillars or something?
Yes.
He just said that. I thought I was dumb as fuck, but damn.
All right, where do you want to
go? One forward.
One forward?
No, like one ahead of you.
Like right around here?
Yeah, right there.
I'm gonna put the knight like right here.
Yeah.
Fenrir's gonna go in next.
Would you like to make a perception check as you come in?
Yes, let's see if I roll with them like that. I should. Let's go 25.
With a 25, you go into the room. You see everything I described before, right?
Okay, those are pillars, right?
Yeah. You notice that there's like very light footprints kind of going in and out of this room, and then a couple of them kind of head off to this side of the room as well. Along this room right here, you can see that someone had been dragged this way. And then where would you like to go?
Gonna go to like the center of the room.
Alright.
I would see like the footprints trailing across.
We're gonna have Omen and Jim kind of like right around here. And then LeFay looks at Zoe and says, "After you."
Oh, so now you're
she's
being
here?
nice.
Oh.
LeFay, speak!
I'm very manly today, LeFay.
Almost like you've grown a beard.
Zoe's gonna walk in.
Would you like to make a perception check as well? In fact, actually, Zoe,
Oh god.
as you are entering this room, seeing all of your friends here, right?
Oh no.
Jim and Omen and the Echo Knight vanish, and instead, you see in the place of your friends, Eddard, Hugh, and Fenrir, they have turned into the adventuring party from your vision. And the room that they are standing in has these torches lined up along the walls, and seated at the throne, you see that there is like this decrepit form kind of looking at them, and it seems to be talking, but what you remember about this room is that it was kind of like a riddle, and you had to kind of like beat the riddle.
Mm-hmm.
And then your team leader essentially ended up just smashing the guy out of frustration.
Really?
You you start to realize that this dungeon, this room, is familiar to you, and you've been here before.
The jungle, baby.
Zoe's gonna look around a bit and look towards Fenrir.
You okay?
It's just like a deja vu.
Like you've been in this room before?
Yes.
He kind of smiles a bit. Is there anything you can tell us about it?
Just don't get frustrated.
Ah.
And she's looking right at Hugh.
I'm gonna sit on the throne.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I'm gonna sit on the throne.
Immediately starts sucking the life out of him.
Turns him into a shriveled dust.
You have to have a soul to have that happen to you. I sold mine years ago.
Hugh, listening to your friends talk to you and say don't do that, you hop yourself up onto the chair, and as you sit, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
A 10.
How many hit points do you have?
Oh!
Enough.
You guys watch as Hugh suddenly goes stiff, and Hugh, you feel yourself kind of lose control of your body,
Oh, nice! I'm the boss fight!
and the eyes kind of roll back into these whites, and a voice, this disembodied voice, comes through, and the right hand lifts and points right at you, Zoe, and says, "You must pay." And the torches along the walls of the room ignite into green flames.
Stabs Hugh in the chest. Just kidding.
Jesus.
And that's
day.
where we will end tonight's session.
You have no power here!
Too early!
I know. I got somewhere to be. And I did not prep for the rest of this, so
Oh.
there is that as well.
Improv!
But with the next session, technically yes, Hugh is kind of a mini boss.
And he never listens!
Well, how? Okay, it's more fun if I don't listen. I get to cause problems like this.
What if we say the opposite? Maybe then he'll listen.
Yeah,
That'll
no.
just make me do it regardless.
Hugh, go sit on that throne. No, I will.
Okay! I'm the fucking, like... The intrusive thoughts tell me to do shit, and I just do it regardless.
Girl that never listens to the parents.
Meanwhile, in a world where you listen.
Right?
Oh wait, that doesn't exist.
Next episode, will Hugh squad wipe his own party? Find out next time on the Dungeon Initiative.
Well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows.
A bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird.
That's like that's the outro music.
Oh my god.
A little bird, 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 little bird, bird's the word. Little bird, 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 little bird, bird's the word. Little bird, 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 bird's the word. Bird.
Effie.
It's funny. Yes, because of the
dare you.
bird on Fenrir's thing.
Of course, that's all it's singing too.
The bird's singing, the bird's the word.
It's like the credits are rolling and the bird's just sitting in the cage in the corner.
Just
And
singing
that's the
it.
song that's playing.
Jesus. yeah, I know it was a shorter session than usual, but I'm kind of burnt out as well. Like, it's been a day of like sitting in the sun and bathing in a communal pool, essentially.
That sounds
It was
soupy.
nice. It was nice. It was good water, and hopefully people minded their manners enough, But
Manners? Minded?
The fuck are manners?
but yeah. Fen, I have the note here that you have the little black box.
You should have given it to me, Fen. I wouldn't have sat on the chair.
I mean, like,
Don't even.
I'm sure you would have still sat on the chair and had the black box, and then it would have been worse.
Yeah.
No, you should have given me the box. This is your own doing.
Nope. This is just because you are not.
This is your own doing. You should have given me the fucking box.
No.
Yep. I could have evolved Boxy, would have had a crazy ass ally, but no.
So what he's saying, we should leave Fenrir in here to have his way with it.
Wait a second. If he kills Fenrir, that means he gets the box.
Yeah, and LaFay, I know you just joined, and I was trying to message you and let you know, like, hey, just take the rest of the night because it is going to be a shorter session than usual. It is currently the 10th of August, so we have all the way up until the end of this month. Anybody who doesn't know, we do have a GoFundMe page now to support our migration over to the tabletop at the dojo called Balanced Martial Arts and Gaming. So that way we can bring you guys more live experience with the actual table, actual dice rolls, and such like that. And you can see our beautiful faces.
Haha, not me.
Yeah.
And you will learn the terrible and dark truth about you, that he is actually
Canadian.
a stuffed dwarf.
Fucking better than being American, that's for sure.
A Canadian stuffed dwarf.
He's from.
But
From
yes,
the Great White North Bud.
that brings us to the end of tonight's session. I thank all of you for hanging out. Make sure to follow the page if you haven't already, share us, and if you have not caught up, we are on YouTube as well under the same name, same logo.
And the Twitch. Don't forget the Twitch.
Well,
Not the Twitch, the fucking TikTok. The TikTok. The
We are on
TikTok.
TikTok under the same name, the Dungeon Initiative.
I've been drinking, alright? Leave me alone.
You're good. You're good. As you
He's a
should
dwarf.
be. So,
Woo!
with that, I'm gonna go ahead
Liquor.
and bid you all a good night.
Bye, baby girl.
And boy, I can't wait until next Saturday.